Welcome back everyone. We are channeling all of the spring energy today. I know that spring is almost a whole month away, but I recently posted a poll here on YouTube and I asked you guys if any of you are excited about spring, and most of you said that you are. And you know what? I am as well. So why not get into the spring energy and spring mood from now? So this video is going to have everything spring related. We're going to start with some spring cleaning. I already started my spring cleaning from yesterday just because I didn't want cleaning to take up most of my day, because I want us to do other things as well, you know, you and me, to do more fun things for this video. So I did start my cleaning from yesterday. I deep cleaned the bathroom. Also, there is something weird about seeing other people's bathrooms and specifically their toilet seats online. I don't want to see anybody's toilet seat being cleaned, and I'm sure you don't want to see mine being cleaned either. So the bathroom is done, and I generally just left a few things to clean around today with you. Just a few last things to completely refresh my apartment. So we're going to start with some spring cleaning, some cleaning motivation. So I hope this section will motivate you to do your own cleaning. Without further ado, let's start.
See the light of the stars, hear the sound of the unseen in the empty fall, in the silence listen, may it lift your and move your feet to run again. May you wander far, you will not be lost within. And you'll see the light, though the darkness seems so strong. In the deepest night, let love lead you. Come and rest your head. Here time is an ocean. There is peace and grace.
Okay, I have all of the essentials for this next part of my spring reset and refresh. You might be wondering what this next part will be. But if you have been watching my videos for a while, you're definitely not wondering. You already know what I'm about to do. You're seeing my laptop, you're seeing the tea. You already know what I'm about to do. It is time to create my spring mood board. As a vision board, mood board lover, I make sure to create these boards yearly, seasonally, monthly. Thankfully, I'm not making them weekly. I'm not that intense, but creating a vision board or mood board always gets me so excited about the new year, excited about the new season, the new month, and they also hold so much power. They help me feel inspired, motivated. They help me see clearly what my vision is, what my goals are, how I want my energy to be. If you want to create your own spring mood board, grab your laptop or your mobile phone, make yourself a hot cup of tea if you haven't done that already. Now it's the time for you to do it. A hot cup of tea or coffee, if you're a coffee lover. I made myself a lemon verbena tea, one of my favorites. And let's sit down together to create our new spring mood boards. I'm very excited. Pinterest is already open here on my laptop. I'm going to do a very nice scroll now. I'm also going to put on some music. And I want all this to be a reminder to you to romanticize your simple everyday moments. You don't have to wait for a special moment to arrive. You can make every moment special yourself. There is nothing wrong with romanticizing your life and your simple moments. If someone thinks that you are too extra, that you are too much, that it is silly, just let them be. Let them be. We cannot change how other people think. We cannot pull miserable people out of their misery. If you're feeling like you're having fun, you're having a nice girly moment, romanticizing, creating a vision board, making a nice tea on your favorite mug, if you feel great doing that, you should go ahead and do that. You should do whatever makes you feel happy and excited, and you can create a special moment out of a simple situation. I think that people who can create special and nice moments for themselves and for others by simple moments have so much power. So enough talking, time to put on some music, drink my tea, and do a very nice Pinterest scroll, one of my favorite activities ever. And cheers to all the people who create special moments out of everyday, simple, ordinary moments. Okay friends, my spring mood board is ready and it just gets me so excited for this new season, for spring. So it doesn't look like spring threw up in my mood board. It just has a couple of spring touches and the rest is just the energy and the mood I want this new season to have and things that I want to do. So of course I had to add some type of flowers in my mood board, and I feel like this first picture is perfect. It doesn't only have flowers that I wanted for my mood board, but it also has my favorite vase, the vase that I also have here behind my laptop. And then it has a cup of tea, which I always drink tea, hello. And with the tea they have a couple of little chocolates served. I'm pretty sure these are chocolates, which is something else that I love to have. Chocolate with my tea. My mood boards are never complete without some sort of quotes, and the first one I chose says, if you want to change your life, you need to change your priorities. I love this quote. Everything comes down to our priorities, and I wanted this reminder for me for the spring season. I might mostly drink tea at home, and I almost never drink coffee at home, but when I go out, that's my time to drink coffee. So I thought that this picture is perfect. Just reminds me of me going out with my sister or with one of my good friends and getting something to eat and drinking something nice. And honestly, these girl dates just make me so happy. I was searching for spring outfits and I found a lot of cute ones, but I specifically chose this one, which is, you know, it doesn't have the most spring colors to it, but what it has is this dumpling bag. I think that's how it's called, dumpling bag. It is just a viral bag from Uniqlo. I think it went viral last year, if I'm not mistaken. But I recently got 2 new bags, not from Uniqlo, but from Pull & Bear. They are pretty much identical. I have the beige one and the black one in this exact style. And that's why I chose this picture, because I cannot wait to wear my new bags, to just style them. Is it a poppy mood board, vision board, if it doesn't have some fitness inspiration? I don't think that it is. Of course, spring doesn't make any difference. I will keep on being active and focusing on my workouts. My obsession with books, my love for books will of course carry on through spring, and that's what this next picture represents. Me wearing a nice light top, my favorite jeans, and reading a good book on my couch. Does it even get better than that? I don't think that it does. For the next picture, I chose a Canon camera. This represents all the work that I will put into my channel and all the videos that I'm planning on filming. And by the way, if you have any video requests, something that you have in mind, please let me know down in the comments and I will make sure to film it. And then the last picture says, dream, plan, do. Because dreams are nothing without a plan, and plans are nothing without taking action. That's how I work, that's how I live. I dream, I plan, and then I do. I make sure to take action. So the final thing we're doing for today, and we'll continue this spring refresh tomorrow, is to talk about the books that I will be reading this spring. So spring starts March 19th, and the last day of spring is going to be the 20th of June. So I thought that 4 books are going to be okay for this period. Definitely not more, and we will see if I will end up reading all of them. By the way, I always have my Goodreads account linked in the description box. So if you have a Goodreads account as well, you can add me and we can become friends over there. So the first book that I want to read, which I don't have a physical copy of, is A Court of Silver Flames, which is the 5th book of the series of ACOTAR. I don't own any of these books. So far, I have listened to the audiobooks of the 3 first books, and I'm currently listening to the audiobook of the 4th one. But the girl that I'm listening to the audiobooks from hasn't finished uploading the last book, A Court of Silver Flames. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to listen to that from her. And I have this goal for myself. I'm doing this low buy challenge this year, and my goal is, or should I say the rule of the challenge is, that I'm not going to buy any new books in full price, only if they are very well discounted or if I find any good prices at a second-hand bookstore maybe. So I don't know what I'm going to do, because I definitely want to finish this series. So that is book number 1. Let's move on. The second book that I want to read is called The Maidens by Alex Michailidis, and this is a thriller mystery. I haven't read anything from this author before. I know that thrillers and mysteries are mostly fall type of books, at least I think that they are, because I never read this type of books. But I have quite a few thrillers and mysteries in my TBR list, so I decided that I'm going to read one thriller during spring. The third book that I want to read during spring is called The Keeper of Stories, which is again a bit of a mystery novel. And I also chose it because I love the cover. The cover does remind me of spring, the colors, the butterflies and the leaves. And the 4th book that I want to read, or should I say reread, is called The Secret. I read that book many years ago, and I think that I read like 1 year ago another book from this author, which is called The Power, which I loved. It was very good, very inspiring and eye-opening. And honestly, I don't really remember what this book says, The Secret, because it has been too many years since I last read it, and I was also way younger. I was not really into my self-development era at all. I was young, all over the place. I was just way too young. I couldn't appreciate that book. And I think that now, as a 28-year-old woman in her self-development era, I think that I will be able to appreciate it way more. So this is going to be the 4th book in my TBR list. Somebody help me out. How is it called? Or can I use both? And that would be all for today. I will catch up with you all tomorrow. Flowers do need a bit more blooming to do. They're not 100% grown yet, but I think that they already look very pretty. As you can tell, I have a little setup going on here. I wanted to film this yesterday, but I ended up being out with my mom pretty much the whole day, and when I came back I was pretty tired and I ended up not filming this portion of our spring refresh. But for this part of our spring refresh, you're going to need your journal, so make sure that you grab it. And if you want to set the vibes even more, just make yourself also a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Grab yourself a nice sweet snack, anything you want. So we're going to do some end of winter journaling. I found a few good prompts on Pinterest that I want to share with you. So I'm going to be answering 3 prompts, so nothing crazy. The first one is, what did I love about winter? I know winters can be long and cold, dark, and we might feel like, I hate winter, there's nothing nice about winter, but I'm sure that if you just sit here and think about it, you can find one thing that you loved about winter, even if that was something very, very small. The second prompt that I will be answering is, what have I been putting off doing that I can make it happen during spring? So again, think about it. What is that thing that you have been putting off, you have been avoiding, you haven't been focusing on, something that you know that you gotta do but you haven't done it yet, whether that is big or small. And the third prompt, which I find is very fun, is my ideal spring day. So you can go all in on that. Write down every little detail about your ideal perfect spring day. I know that's what I'm going to do. And it doesn't matter if you're not going to live your spring like that every single day. That's totally fine. You can maybe have your ideal spring day during spring 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. It is totally fine. Just go all in and write down your perfect ideal spring day. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. I will journal, eat my delicious cookies, drink my warm tea, and I will just enjoy this simple moment with myself. I will of course also put on some music to romanticize this moment even more, and because I just love listening to music. And even though it is again gloomy and rainy today, it doesn't matter. When I do stuff like that and I just romanticize my moments and I think about exciting things that I can do right now and maybe in this new season that is approaching, it just changes my mood. All right, so let's do some journaling together.